seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Back. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this
Touchdown, Bulldogs! They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Defense with more pre-snap movement. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. As they answer with their first score of this title game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get it stopped and give this hot offense the football back?
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Humphreys. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
How to convert with the sweep. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Alabama comes up with the run quickly.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Williams. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, tie. Too much speed for the defense. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphreys. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
By That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances.
And they heave it deep downfield. Grabs it with one hand for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return. But this defense comes up with the takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a fourth down.
Fourth down completion to the left. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Bringing it out. It's Branch. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down, looking to throw the football. Dumps it down to the back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field. Going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he'll go down after a solid gain. More than enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Going to try to use his legs here. End zone ahead. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
And
Just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He'll try a pass here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. Bama. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Adams. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Now the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Miller. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his
looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That's caught. It's Williams. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Bringing it out, it's Humphreys. Oh, he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him at a great spot to start this drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Frazier. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. With the catch, it's Humphreys. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
You're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the air, it's Stockton. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Branch. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's come.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The game moves the ball to a 34.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking deep to the right side. The pass is intercepted. He's found some room with the 45. Football comes out. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all.
It's caught, still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
This is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense.
Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Nice grab. It's Porton. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Porton. Now here he goes. Touchdown, tie. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphreys. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They're going to run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catching. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. Surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Back to pass. It's Simpson. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, the numbers are just getting ridiculous. I'm not sure. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And now the defense able to bring him down. Now it's second down here.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Second down. We're going to throw it. This time it's complete. And he's brought down there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's running out of time here. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this side.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Pounding away with the run game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense has it. Off and running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Alabama. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop?
And the ball is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Bringing it out, it's Humphreys. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And the back gets the football. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Defense not pressing this time. Here comes a handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. And
he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab. It's Miller. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. He'll hand it off. He breaks free. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. That's another touchdown. A dream performance of this running back in the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have